Hey guys, today we are going to change the drive belt on this Cub Cadet LTX 1050. If this video is helpful, can you smash that thumbs up button and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm? Really helps out a lot. First thing we want to do is set our deck down. So you're just going to set it down to where it sits by itself. You're not pushing it down, but you're not pulling it up. And you're going to come down here and pull these pins on both sides. These pins have these little lobes on them, and so they can only come out where the little extra gap is in the hole. So you have to make sure you have these pins lined up right so that they can pull out. You can now raise the deck lever all the way up, pull this cotter pin out here, and then you can push this rod out of this slot here. I shifted the deck a little bit so that this rod was a little bit more lined up and easier to slide out of the hole. Remove this 1/2-inch bolt right here and the 1/2-inch bolt right here. Now you can remove this bar. Every time you turn on the clutch, it bangs onto this rim right here, and eventually this breaks. This might be a component that you want to replace. And you can pull your deck forward, slip this belt off like that, and you can pull your deck off to the side. Now would be a great time to clean your deck. Set your parking brake. Take out this 3/8 bolt right here. Take out this 1/2-inch bolt that holds this idler pulley on right here. This whole pulley will come down. Okay, we're looking from the back of the mower onto the top of the transmission here. There's this 1/2-inch bolt here that you need to take out. You're gonna have to use a wrench probably. You won't have to take it all the way out, just enough that where you can wiggle it like this to get the belt through these spots here. So now you can wiggle this down, pull the belt around and off like that. We're almost there. Now we need to remove this 5/8 bolt right here. You're gonna need some kind of impact, because when you try to turn this with a wrench, it just spins the whole engine. So you need to use an impact of some kind, whether that be an air impact or an electric impact. With the impact, this broke free pretty easily. It actually slid right down here while I was unbolting it. So it broke free pretty easily. Sometimes you need to get up in here and pry and pound. Now we're gonna come over here by the starter, and this is where your PTO plugs in. So you're gonna pull down on this clip right here and pull, and that slides right out like that. Now you can push this back up, take the bolt the rest of the way out, and slide your PTO off. There are 2 washers that go in here, so make sure you don't lose those. Now you can slide your PTO clutch down, just pull this right down like this, and then you can pull the belt like that. Pull your old belt right out through here. Got a new 85-inch long Gates drive belt here, A83. I will have this link down in the description below, as well as the actual OE Cub Cadet belt if you'd prefer to use that instead. I will also have the deck belt, some other things that you might want, linked down in the description below on Amazon. When you're putting this pulley back in, you want to make sure that the belt is squeezed in tight around the pulley before you start pushing it up and in. It can be a little bit of a pain to get it up in there, but just work at it and you'll get it. But at this point, just start putting things back together the way that you took them apart. When you put this belt back through, make sure that you go on this side of the steering shaft here, because you can only go on one side, and the belt needs to go on this side of the steering shaft. At this point, it's just putting things back together the way that you took them apart, and you got a new belt in there. So don't forget to plug your PTO back in and tighten up that bolt back there. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.